welcome to Crossing Streams Gaming. My name is AmericanWolfx, and I am bringing you Magic Duels, in honor of our previous battle stream episode, which you should definitely check out, where I faced off against Ravenwolf in Magic 2012. I hadn't played Magic 2012 since 2011, oddly enough, I guess. I really enjoyed that when we did the battle stream, so I figured Magic Duels is free on Xbox, so I figured I'd check it out and see if it's worth anything. So let's see how it goes. I am just starting fresh, so if there's any tutorial or anything like that, you'll be here for that. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Magic is power. It has the capacity to create and destroy, manipulate and transform. It can shatter the very laws that govern each world. The infinite planes of the multiverse are home to countless mages. Yet for all their mastery over their craft, they are each bound to their own planes of reality, blind to the true vastness of the multiverse. But some mages are born with a potential for more. The spark, this gift, realized only upon facing a great ordeal. Once ignited, it allows the mage to travel between planes and draw from each plane's magic to reach heights of power otherwise impossible to achieve. They can begin their journey as a planeswalker.
Alrighty, I'm really excited about this. Skill quest, the basics. Learn the basics of magic to prepare you for the adventures ahead, and unlock story mode where you can uncover the origins of powerful planeswalkers. Alright, I guess this is their tutorial. I don't really need this, but get her done. Facing off against a training drone.
Welcome to Magic Duels. You are a planeswalker, a powerful mage, dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse. Your story starts with these skill quests, challenges designed to hone your skills and prepare you for combat. If you'd like to replay, each player starts with a shuffled deck of cards called a library. Your library contains the creatures and other spells you'll need to defeat your foe.
Alright, I know all of this information that it's telling me, but I'm going to go ahead and let it read through. That way, for anybody joining that may be new, wanting to see what Magic is all about, wanting to see what Magic Duels is all about, they're able to do that. So just bear with me. If you want to skip past the tutorial, I will try to remember to put that in the comments below, but we'd appreciate you watching the whole thing.
Each turn, you draw a card from your library into
Rather,
your
not the
hand.
comments, but the
Only
description.
You can see the cards in your hand. You win the game by reducing your opponent's life total from 20 to 0. Zoom in on any card by using. While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more about its abilities in the More Info box on the right. Zoom out by using the right trigger again to complete. Good job! You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them. In this skill quest,
I was gonna say, was that
you'll
it?
learn how to attack with your creatures to reduce your opponent's life total. A creature deals damage equal to its power, the first number in the lower right corner. When a creature attacks, it becomes tapped or turns sideways. This shows it's been used for the turn. Your tapped cards will untap at the start of your turn. To complete this skill quest, finish off your opponent this turn. For each creature you want to attack with, use the left stick to highlight it and press the A button. You can attack with all of your creatures by pressing the X button. After you've chosen which creatures to attack with, press the Y button to confirm your attack.
Alright, so we're just going to attack with all, so we'll hit X and Y to confirm it.
Excellent! Attacking with your creatures is one of the surest ways to win. In the next skill quest,
Learning about defense.
your untapped creatures can block your opponent's attacking creatures. A blocked creature won't deal damage to you. Instead, it will deal damage to the creature that blocked it, and your creature will deal damage to the attacking creature. A creature is destroyed if it's dealt damage in a single turn equal to its toughness, the second number in the lower right corner. To complete this skill quest, survive your opponent's turn, and then win the game on your turn.
I think we could probably do that.
To block an incoming attack, first use the left stick to highlight one of your creatures and press the A button. Then
Definitely gotta block the guy with 6 attack, otherwise he would kill us.
great job! By blocking the more dangerous creature, you survived the assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card you just drew. Playing more lands allows you to cast more powerful spells.
In the
Now
land,
attack and win the game.
and we'll attack here and finish him off.
Excellent! Remember, only untapped creatures can block. Now that you've seen creatures attack,
I'm gonna learn how to summon them to the battlefield.
to cast a spell, you need mana, the magical energy produced by your lands. Each of your lands produces 1 mana when it taps or turns sideways. Tapping shows a card's been used for the turn. To see a spell's mana cost, look in the top right corner of the card. For example, Elvish Warrior's mana cost is 2 green mana. To cast Lightning Elemental, you need 1 red mana. Your mountain produces that. You also need 3 other mana of any kind. Any lands can be tapped to produce this 3 mana. After you cast a creature spell, that creature goes to the battlefield. Creatures can't attack on the turn they're summoned. This is called summoning sickness, and it's indicated by a swirling effect. A creature with summoning sickness can still block incoming attacks. A few creatures have an ability called haste. Creatures with haste aren't affected by summoning sickness.
Sorry for the lack of commentary, guys. I'm kind of just letting her do the talking so that everybody that doesn't know how to play gets a gist of how to play. So I'm trying not to interrupt her, so bear with me here.
In this skill quest, we'll start on your opponent's turn. To complete it, win the game on your next turn. Your Elvish Warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped. The creature your opponent just summoned can't attack this turn, but it will be able to block.
So that's going to bring us down to 2 health.
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a spell in your hand, use the left stick to highlight it and press the A button.
Alright, we're gonna cast this because he's got haste. So, attacking with all will be able to finish him off. He'll only be able to block one. Alrighty.
Well done. All your tapped cards, including lands and creatures, will untap at the start of your next turn, ready to be used again. For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store to purchase booster packs containing new cards for your collection.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do Gideon Jura's quest, or campaign. Before you took the name Gideon Jura, you were Kytheon Laura, a 13-year-old kid from the slums of Akros on the plain of Theros. You possess a strong sense of justice, and your magic makes you resilient to physical harm. This combination leads you to speak more with actions than with words. Let's do it. Right, so this, I guess we're playing as Kytheon Laura, meaning we're the younger version of Gideon. You lead a small group of street toughs known as Kytheon's Irregulars. Together, you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums. While raiding on Akron Estate for food, you draw the attention of the city guards. I guess we have to defend ourselves from the guards. Alright, here we go. First, another training drone. What's this?
Some creatures have flying, which lets them soar above the battlefield. Flying creatures can be blocked only by other flying creatures, or by creatures with reach. On defense, a creature with flying can block any attacking creature, either one with flying or one without.
That is good for you guys to know, for those that didn't already know. It's very important. Flying is a
Creature
huge
cards
deal
have
in this game.
icons on the left side that indicate special abilities like flying. Complete this skill quest by surviving your opponent's assault and winning on your next turn.
Alrighty, he's gonna be attacking. I'm gonna have to defend here. What we got? So he's got reach, so he's gonna be able to block a flying. He's flying, so he can block a flying. And here we'll block the ground. Alright, so we lost one, but they lost all of theirs. He's got 3 life left. So we're gonna play the mana here. We're going to go all out attack because our total attack equals up to 3. We'll be able to finish him off here. Easy enough.
Great work! White and blue decks often use flying creatures for an aerial assault that's hard to block.
So we'll have to remember that so we can counter it. Be sure we have the cards to counter white and blue decks. Alright. First play a land, and here we got a creature that only costs 1 to play, so we'll get him out on the battlefield. Alright, that's saying he can't attack because I just played him and he doesn't have haste. We gotta wait a turn, but he would be able to block if they had a creature out. Ooh, he's getting a defender in. There's several defenders or walls that the computer, or I mean anybody can play. Cards that usually have 0 attack and they have a high defense stat, so those are really handy. Alright, what are we gonna bring in? It's just another standard creature. Guess we'll go ahead and attack with him. He'll probably block. Did. See, that took him down to 1 health, but he regenerates the health at the start of his turn, so. Now, if I had multiple creatures that attacked him, then you could, you know, add up your attack and take out a creature with multiple of your own creatures. But he's playing out a soldier. 2/2 soldier. We're gonna add another land to the pile here. We still only have 1 card we can play. Play our own human soldier. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna attack with both of our guys. We're gonna attack with both of our guys because they're probably gonna block. But if they do, okay, that's how they're gonna do it. So we should each have 1 left. They're gonna kill each other. He can't attack because his defender's got 0. Ooh, that's gonna be tough because that's gonna give the it's gonna give his defender 1 attack. We're gonna play this land here, and here we're gonna get a flying. And when he attacks, he gets +1/+1. Do we want to attack again? We do. He's gonna kill my guy. I'm gonna get 1 through. Next turn, we should be able to get this guy out. You know what? I'm gonna let that go through because this guy powers up upon attack. So I don't want to lose him. He's gonna get 4 damage in on us. We should be alright. Oh, and we just drew... Oh no, he's playing the defender. Okay. Just drew another griffin. But let's get this guy out first. Get this griffin out next turn. Okay, we definitely want to attack with the flying. We're gonna leave the other guy there to defend. turn. So that gives us the lead. He's down to 15. Got another soldier coming in. 2-2 soldier. No special abilities or anything. Ooh, he's not attacking with anything. Smart. We're gonna get this guy out again. Or another one of those guys, I should say. And again, what we're gonna do is keep chipping away at him there with the flying creature. Take him down to 12. We're keeping those other guys for some defense. Keeps him from attacking. He's scared to lose his creatures. We're getting reinforcements here. Heavy reinforcements. Now we're gonna attack with both of our flying creatures. She cannot block, so that should take him down to 6. Due to them getting +1/+1 whenever they attack. So one more turn, if they don't do something, you're gonna lose. Alright, and we're gonna block him here. So I can kill him and he cannot kill me. Alright, and we'll be able to, we have enough mana here to play both of these. Not that we're gonna need them. Let's attack with all for the fun of it, because this is the end. All for nothing. There it is. Defeated the guards. Completing an achievement. Fight your way out of your hideout, but you realize continued resistance will put your friends at risk. You lay down your weapons and the guards haul you off to the dungeons. You're sentenced to 10 years for thievery. Harsh. Alright, so now we got still standing for justice, even while incarcerated. You fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in hieromancy, magic based on order and justice. Alrighty. What's it gonna teach us now?
A turn in Magic is broken into several phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. There are 2 main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land. You've already seen the combat phase, when creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heals at the end of the turn. After that, the next turn begins.
See, we got a sample of some of that in the last fight.
This skill quest starts in your first main phase. A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish warrior and victory. Find a way to attack and win this turn.
So we're gonna play a land. We're gonna play this to return this to his hand, which opens up a free attack for this guy. Since he's got 2 attack and the player has 2 health left, we'll finish him off.
Good job! Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and victory.
Alright, and this should send us into the battle.
Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time, on your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game, and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt. In this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
Alrighty, so we're gonna have to win with instants this time. So this instant gives the target creature +3/+3 until end of turn. So we're gonna boost this guy up to +7/+4. Gonna attack with all from attack. He has to defend +7, which will kill him. And then my other guy's attack will go through and leave him with 2 health. Both those creatures will die.
You can cast Giant Growth before your opponent blocks. However, that just tells your opponent which of your creatures will be big enough to win the game. Try waiting until after your opponent declares blockers.
So that's the cool thing about...
And can be cast at any time, on your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game, and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt. In this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
That's the cool thing about, you know, the instants. They can really change the game. So what we're going to do here is we're going to continue to the attack phase. We're going to go ahead and set both these guys to attack. And then when he decides who he's going to block...
counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If you want to cast an instant, press the X button to stop the timer. This will give you more time to plan your play.
So we're going to hit X. And now that he's decided who he's going to block, we're going to let that creature that he's blocking go ahead and get blocked and die. Because we can buff this guy up, have 7 attack, which will be enough to finish the player off and to win the game. So there is that.
Outstanding! If you have an instant you might want to cast, be ready to stop the timer so you don't miss your chance.
So you really want to be smart with your instants. You don't want to just play them right when you get them necessarily. Alright. We're going to play this. And this is the only card we can play. We'll go ahead and get him out onto the battlefield. That'll be the end of our turn. Since he doesn't have haste, he can't attack. Apparently they didn't have any cards to play. see, we've got a couple instants there, but we're gonna go ahead and get another creature out on the battlefield. And since they don't have anybody, we're definitely gonna want to attack. Go ahead and get 2 damage there on them. It'll give us an early advantage. And alright, they're calling a guard out, which is exactly what I just called out. We're gonna want to get another mana out. We want to save those instants now, but we'll continue the attack phase. We're gonna go ahead and attack with both. Hopefully we can get him to block once. He did there. Still got damage out. Both of our guards die. I could have used an instant there, but I didn't feel like saving that guy would be worth it. Guard. Was that a flying he just played? It is. Luckily, play that, we'll get a flying out onto the battlefield. That being said, we're still gonna attack with this guy. See if he blocks. Did not. So we've already got him down to 14. We're ahead by 6. Ooh, that's rough. So he's gonna get the first attack in on us. We have nothing we can do to stop him. It's alright. We still have a 4 advantage. Gonna call another guard to the battlefield. Alright, that's a good draw for us here. We're gonna go ahead and attack again here. He's probably gonna block with his guard, which is totally fine. That'll take both of them out of play. Take that. He's gonna get a free attack with his flying again, which will bring the score even closer. Alright, he wasn't able to play anything, which is a big deal because he's gonna attack there. But if he tries to defend, he's getting another flying out on the battlefield. Should be able to out damage him. So there's nothing he could do. He could attack, he could block with both of his guys, and it would not be enough to kill my creature. So we're gonna take him down to 11 here. Next turn, we're gonna be able to start out damaging him. So here he's gonna do 4 damage. And we're only gonna have a 1 damage advantage, but that's alright. we're gonna attack with both of our guys here. If they block, they would die and not kill us, so... Oh no. That's not good. It's gonna take out our flying. Sure, yep. That's alright, we're still gonna get 5 damage in on him. The next turn, we save our mana, we'll be able to beat him. So we have this instant here. Oh yeah. So he is gonna block there. We'll let him block that. Him blocking there, we did not have enough damage to end the game. That's why I didn't bother using one of these. We should be able to end the game right here on this turn. That one there on him. Is that there on him? And there's no way for him to block 2 creatures, so... Oh no. That's embarrassing. Forgot to tell him to attack. We're fine. Same ordeal here. Can't block both. That'll end it. Four years under the guidance of Hixus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hixus believes your natural talent for wielding magic lies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. I suspect you're right. Alrighty, we're gonna end it right there. We'll pick back up on this one in the next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know there's a lot of tutorials we had to get through, but for the sake of anybody new to the game or to Magic and Gathering in general, I wanted to definitely include that to catch everybody up. But hopefully things will start to speed up and we can really start getting into what the game has to offer. So thank you for joining me in Magic Duels on Xbox One. I hope you join me again. Please leave a like, any comments for any ideas or suggestions you have, and be sure to subscribe to us so you don't miss any episodes. Thank you.